All right. What's up, y'all? We in here, man. I'm lagging a little bit, so I apologize. Um, but we in here tonight, man. We're a little late, but it's Wednesday. Welcome back. We appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it today, man. It's International Women's Day, whatever that means, right? Because y'all didn't want to celebrate. Y'all, no, because y'all didn't want to celebrate the other white man days that they made up.
No,
Let's
I
not start
actually haven't been. I've actually been surprised, like how many posts I've seen. I was like, this is the most people I've seen talk about International Women's Day. I think this year. Like, I was like,
now.
not y'all trying to make this an official holiday.
Nah, niggas trying to get some ass. Let me be honest with you. Niggas want to give some fake empowerment today. Hey, we're gonna have a good time tonight though, man. We're gonna talk about I don't know. We talked a little bit about baby mamas last week, but damn, we got one for you this week though about baby mamas. We're gonna get into
Now
that.
we're talking about the baby daddies.
We talking about the baby daddies. I'm sorry. Well, he got baby mamas. We're gonna talk about them too. So we're gonna go all into that, man. Lot to get into tonight. Yeah. Anybody who want to jump on, I'm gonna throw the link in the chat, man. We're only 3 deep tonight. So if you want to jump on, if you got your hair bonnet on or whatever, go on and jump on with us, man. I'm gonna put the link in the chat here in just a second for y'all if y'all want to pull up. But let's get to the beautiful people of the show, man, with the glasses on in the crib at nighttime. The big homie Lionel. What it do, my guy?
What's good, y'all? Back, ready to shoot the shits again, per usual. Coming more into myself these days. And that's individually, of course, as a show, coming more into ourselves, bringing you that real shit. The content is only getting better. What's good? Happy Wednesday.
That's how you do it. Quick, concise, boom, boom, boom. Get to the point. You see that? That's professional podcasting right there. You know how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, up there with the lady with the gold, you dig?
Hey,
Celebrating on International Women's Day. We got our sister Naomi. What up?
Yes, happy International Women's Day. Happy No Strings Day. First and foremost, it's Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. I'm so glad to be back here, kicking it another Wednesday with you. And I'm just going to shout out my brother Lai, because when he was speaking his shit, I'm just like, damn, that's my homie. So shout out to him. Shout out to No Strings. Let's have a great conversation tonight.
Already.
You dig? We're gonna get right to it, man. We start off with the foolishness first, but let me make sure I say this. Everybody, man, hit the thumbs up button if you have not subscribed, man. We do appreciate it. I'm a little ashy, I apologize. Go ahead and hit the subscribe, but hit that bell icon as well. We do appreciate it, man. Share the show. As always, we thank y'all for that, man. And yeah, man, you know how we give it up. We allow everybody that comes on to express themselves in their most organic state. We don't censor the chat. So if you want to get over there and talk crazy, go ahead and get in there and talk crazy, but we might clap back as well. So just so you know the rules, you dig? Oh, before I go anywhere, so I don't forget, let me make sure I shout out to my nieces slash goddaughters. They won the 4-H state title in basketball last weekend. So shout out to them, you dig? They came to San Antonio, did their thing, and won the state title. So proud of them, man. Shout out to them. And let's get right to it though, man. Did y'all watch, before we get to all the stuff with the baby mamas and daddies and all that, did anybody watch? Because we did, I don't know how many shows we did surrounding this situation with everything involved, but did y'all watch the Chris Rock special? Anybody watch the Chris Rock special?
I did watch it. I didn't finish like the last 10 minutes though, and I guess that's when he was really talking about the slap, so I didn't fully get into that part.
Okay, so you didn't see the ish that's been buzzing everywhere. You just kind of seen the other.
No, because I mean, it was already just a lot trying to get through the show, honestly. So no, I didn't make it the last minutes.
Was it funny?
It was okay. To me, it was just a little bit out of touch, but you know how like I am these days. So it was just like it was just giving very like low vibrational, like trying to have Black people in one frame of mind. I felt like I don't know. I feel like it was just definitely out of touch with the times that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's given like he was on the other side. It's what I got from it.
Right. Well, it is comedy, right? And it's gonna be subjective. You did.
Yeah, and I like Chris Rock though, like because when he was like telling some jokes, because I did actually get to the start when he was talking about Will Smith, and he was like, you know, like y'all don't understand how big Will Smith is. He was like, you know, he plays in movies with his shirt off. He was like, you have never seen me play in a movie with my shirt off. He was like, I played Pookie in New Jack City. I'm like, damn, that's my shit. Yeah, damn right. But that was actually a movie he did have his shirt off, and he had a bird ass chest.
Hilarious. Well, he was playing a crackhead, Naomi. I mean, you know, can't be a
very well.
Can't be a swole crack. Oh, he
very
did
well. I mean, but he wasn't a crackhead. It was his real body. So
yeah, listen, he played the hell out of the role. But yeah, I thought it, you know, it's comedy, so it's definitely gonna be subjective. I do want to say this, and Lionel, I don't know if you saw it or not, but
No,
I thought that based on what I was seeing online, that it was a segment of people that just weren't gonna like it. Right. I think they already had their minds made up that they were Team Will and Jada or Team Will, Team J, whatever, and they just weren't gonna like it no matter what it was, right? Which okay, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think these days, when it comes to comedy, I think we're getting a little bit too touchy about it. Like it's comedy, right? If it's for you, it's for you. You like it. If not, it's not for me. It's plenty more stuff to watch. You know what I'm saying? There's other comedy specials out there. You dig? No big deal. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was whack? Move on.
And I thought it was cool that he had like the first live Netflix comedy show. Like that's
that was dope. For sure. And like I'm very much a fan of like when the Black comedians get like their Netflix specials. Like I'm all for that. Like, and that's why I was so mad like when it happened with Monique. Even though I think
she
Netflix
still needs to like get her shit off.
Giving her a special.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I always look forward to it, and I always kind of watch it, but no, I didn't laugh as much as I would have liked to.
I saw people saying that he makes like jokes for white people, or like comedy for white people, like a white audience.
I think maybe Naomi is might have categorized it best. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can kind of see that, right? Depending, but I think also too, like his style has always been kind of that. But I think to Naomi's point, maybe his style and times in terms of like black people, how they're kind of moving and like where he is. He's an older dude. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So his mindset on things, his perspective is gonna be different. Yeah, I mean, but
he's clearly huge too. Like he's saying Will Smith is huge, but the fact that he like hosted the Oscars.
Oh yeah,
he's like the first to have this sort of Netflix special, and like really, he's not that relevant. It's not like anyone's looking for him for anything. It's not like he's just like viral or any kind of way that's not like being slapped on stage. So like the fact that he was getting these kind of opportunities speaks to like the connections. Like he's clearly heavily connected on the other side of this shit.
But that's because like he did the work for so many years. Like you could probably honestly name some better Chris Rock movies than Will Smith movies. I feel like because people always kind of like be coming for Will Smith, like saying he doesn't have that great of a catalog.
I know I'm not like into either one of them. So what's the movie that he's in like as of like that?
Like the movie that I really want to rewatch is Head of State. Have you seen that, Roy?
Love Head of State.
Oh my God, that movie is so hilarious. Yeah. And I just brought it home from my mom's house on VHS. I'm gonna watch it soon. But Head of State, Down to Earth. This nigga was in Madagascar. Okay, like those are just 3 movies.
Down to Earth is the low-key, real, like kind of a, like if you really sit back and analyze it, it's a real deep movie. It's a good
That's a great movie.
I remember that movie coming out.
Down to Earth is dope.
That's a great movie. But and of course I already said New Jack City. That's one of like my favorite movies. And like I said, I've enjoyed like his past stand-ups, but this one was just like I don't know.
Let me put this out there. I think comedy, much like I think people have been making this comparison, much like the dunk contest in the NBA, it's just getting hard for people to do because we're so inundated with comedy now. Like it's everywhere. People online are getting famous from doing skits and doing like it's constant funny. You go online and you looking for certain people because they making you laugh, right? Okay, who's the next? What else you got? What else you got? What else you got? You know what I'm saying? I think comedy is in a space right now to where it is super oversaturated. And I think there's a generation right now that's raised on more skits and like more kind of that type of comedy. Not to say that like, you know, Dave Chappelle doesn't do well because he don't do skit comedy. He sit down, smoke a cigarette, and talk for 2 hours, right? But I think it's just different. It's in a weird transition for me, right? Because I think people didn't really like the last Cat Williams that he just did.
No,
Cat
and that's
Williams.
what I'm about to say. I feel like Cat Williams stand-up was funnier than Chris Rock's. People said they didn't like it, but I thought it was actually.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that
But I
Cat
fuck
Williams.
with Cat Williams, so
Same. He's hilarious.
A lot of people didn't like it, So yeah, I don't know. I
but
think
yeah, people can be so harsh. I mean, but they could be harsh critics when it comes to anything. Like when it
They
comes
are.
to movies, TV, music. Like everybody wants to just put out their opinions. When at the end of the day, like if you like it, you like it, and if it's not for you, then it's just not for you. And it's okay. Both things can exist at the same time. You can like it, and somebody can dislike it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest important thing you said, Naomi, was like, hey, it's okay. Because everybody acting like it ain't that. Like, yo, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, it's all right, bro. You know what I'm
This
saying?
shit
Like,
ain't
They
all
be
right.
like, your
This shit is
opinion
not
wrong.
okay. It is
You
not
don't know
okay.
anything about comedy.
yeah, I be telling you all
Like
the
I
time,
said
like, yo,
with
bro.
a straight face the whole time.
I'll be
Right.
like, fam, we do a podcast every Wednesday, bro. It's some stuff we agree about, some stuff we don't. You know what we do? We talk about it for about 10 to 15 minutes, then we move on to the next topic. And it's okay. You dig? It's not that, unless JC is on here with Lionel, then, you never know. But,
That's the old me.
oh, I got some of that old footage. I'm going to put out some Throwback Thursdays. I might do one tomorrow, shit.
Oh my God.
Some of that old footage of Lionel
Exactly.
and JC. Lionel and JC cussing each other out circa 2019.
Oh my God. No, and that was back in the days when I was just tuning in as a watcher. And I'd be like, wow, look at my friend Lionel.
Lionel out there cussing folks out.
And that was me trying to reason. That was me like, Right.
Well, let me point this up. Something about the number 7 was in the air last week. Because there was a gentleman who jumped on, I think it's called YouTube Singles with my sister Kendra G. She got a great show on YouTube called YouTube Singles. And she brings people on, man, ask them kind of like what they looking for. She tries to like play a little matchmaker. It's cool if you haven't watched it before, man. People come on and say some wild stuff. There was a gentleman who was on there, and this is what he was proposing. Now, look, you might say it's cap. I don't know. But here's what this young man was, or this older gentleman or gentleman of a certain age was proposing. Shout out to Terrence.
What's going on? What are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking for a straight man so I can we can get together. I can get new benefits. I just want benefits with us to be together, and we can work together, and don't got to worry about all the bullshit in marriage. Like me have my money together.
So you're bisexual?
No, I'm straight. I just want another straight man so we can work together without all the bullshit. He can have all the girlfriends he want. I can have all the girlfriends I want. We just got the partnership on paper.
I'm so confused. So you want to have? So are you You're not bisexual?
No, I just want somebody, a companionship. You know me. I don't got to worry about if I'm gonna have my money. We can build together, work on stuff, and we can have girlfriends. I can have girlfriends.
Terrence, are you trying to be funny?
No, for real. like a best friend. Like like a best friend, but we just married. We can get all the benefits.
So you want to
being married.
So you want to marry a straight man?
All right, that's enough. Shout out to Terrence. So
no, I'm like her. I'm so confused.
Naomi, would you date a dude who told you, now look, on paper, I'm married to this dude on paper, but that's just because we want to collect some marital benefits and you know what I'm saying?
That's
just get
very suspect. And I'm trying to figure out what the benefits are. I'm like, what benefits are you getting from being in a gay marriage? Is it checks coming out for that shit? Like, hold on, what is the benefits?
Tax time. There might be some tax benefits there if you filing jointly. If you depending on the money situation.
So that sounds like it would be the same if he married a woman. So why is it the man specifically that he wants to marry?
Well, I think what he's saying is until he finds that woman, I just want to marry a dude to like take advantage. I don't know why I'm defending this foolishness, but he wants to until he finds that woman that he wants to be. Well, then shout out to the LGBTQ. This ain't no diss or deal, but I think that he just wants to, be married to, have those whatever benefits it is. He never does go into it, but he just wants to have that until he finds that woman. Then he gets divorced.
You saying benefits, like nigga, do you want to have gay sex? Like, is that the benefit for you? Because I don't know. So no, if a
said
man
like a
ever
best
came to
friend.
me with this shit, like I'd be ready to start a therapy session. Like, okay, you're gay and that's fine. Like you want to marry a man, that is fine. But don't be out here like trying to cover it up, saying like, oh, we can still have girlfriends, or we just work together and be in this. Like he said, like best friends, but we
But
married.
married.
So no, I'm not falling for it.
I'm just saying, he's saying, that
No.
it might that is some stuff out there for him he can take advantage of, right? That like he just wants to, be able to take advantage of that from the government perspective. He's let me bring it back. I don't want to speak for the brother. Let Terrence speak for his damn self. Go ahead, Terrence.
What are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking for a straight man that we can get together. I can get new benefits. I just want benefits with us to be together, and we can work together, and don't got to worry about all the bullshit in a marriage. Like
Are you
have my money
you're
together.
so you're bisexual?
No, I'm straight. I just want another straight man so we can work together without all the bullshit. He can have all the girlfriends he want. I can have all the girlfriends I want. We just got the partnership on paper.
I'm so confused.
There you go. Don't be confused. He told you what it was. So, maybe he's talking about like pooling money together, right? Like, yo, me and you, we're gonna like be partners, and in order to like really be all the way partners, we're gonna go ahead and get the marriage license too, because there's some additional benefits we can take advantage of. I'm trying to hear the brother out. Now, look, would you consider it, Lionel, if somebody came to you with a good business plan, Lionel, and said, listen, here's
Your
the
best
business
friend.
plan. Yeah, we're gonna pool this money together because we got a plan that we want to like, you got a good job, I got a job, we're gonna like do this, and then we're gonna get this financial stuff together on the side so that we can, on paper
like,
we just married though,
yeah, like it's even the conventional way is like good luck convincing me seriously to like actually take the steps of marriage and like doing all the things. Like that's a thing for me in the first place, like getting to the damn altar, let alone imagine it being like this unconventional ass way. It's like why would we even like, this is crazy. If anything, we can be partners and business partners. We can put our money together and get to the goal. Like, where does marriage come in? That's the part. That's why I'm feeling like he just wants to be like kept. He wants to be like a housewife or something. Like you want to be the one that like just like benefits from like the straight man. Like why else are you seeking a straight man? This is crazy. That's why I'm like, where does the marriage part come in? Because you can find some business partners, you can find some best friends for real, and like put your money together, put y'all's brains together. Like I don't know. This train of thought is very interesting.
I think there are some things out there though that he's saying that listen, he seems like a smart man. He might know some stuff out there that he can take advantage of that maybe I'm not familiar with. That he's saying that like, yo, if I got somebody that I'm married to on paper, this could work.
Maybe his credit is fucked up. He's trying to change his name.
I can't think of any benefits other than him being able to get his G-spot stimulated.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, just if you want to be with a man, just say that. Cause don't be saying you're looking for a straight man. Like, yeah,
like,
you're looking for a man that's straight. He's looking for a man that's straight. It's him, which is not that straight. Like, he's trying to give a little code.
No, he's like, how can I put this?
Like, he said down low. He said we can still have girlfriends. Okay, like don't be bringing the women in here. Like fucking, not on International Women's Day. Okay, don't be bringing us into this shit. If you want a man, please just get your man, boo boo. But don't be trying to act like it's for some benefits, cause no.
Yeah, I mean, brother polite. Now listen, I know he got a case. Everybody gonna say, why are you using him? He got a case. I know, but he ain't been found guilty yet, so I can still use him as an example. Brother polite came into the conscious community and taught everybody and preached it for a long time that, hey, marriage is a business contract. That's what he used to always say, that marriage is a business contract. That's what brother polite teaches. So maybe this brother been listening to polite. Shout out to him.
Yeah, but what's the difference between getting married to like a woman and a guy for him?
So okay, look, I'm gonna sound now. Listen, for the record, no shout out to the LGBTQ community. You know how we give it up on the show. I'm married to a woman, so I don't want nobody to get on here and try to disparage me for what I'm gonna say. But let me make his case for him, right? You said, well, what's the difference between men? Technically, if you're looking at it statistically, men do make more than women on average. So if he was to find just an average man, he would technically stumble upon a man that makes more than a woman he might find. So if he's going from a financial perspective, that is sound reasoning from a financial perspective. I'm just keeping it
I'm like a broke boy. And like that, he's trying to be kept. So like, okay, so you're saying like I cannot make this on my own. I need another man to help me. Like you sound like the women. Sounding like the women that's like, okay, I cannot do this alone. I need me a man.
Like, let me marry well.
No, I need a man. He said, I need a man because I cannot do it myself. I mean, at least he knows that he's not able, I guess. Or
like the benefits of like, he's like, I don't gotta take the trash out no more either. At this point.
No, they finna be splitting that shit. No, it's just such an odd request. And maybe he was like trolling a little. I don't know.
Oh, he had to be trolling. Come on, man.
She said, I'm so confused. She said, so you're bisexual.
Right, that is confusing. I've never heard this like spin on things before.
Hey, man, he just is trying to get he trying to get to the benefits, damn it. Y'all don't want this man to get to his benefits.
It's faking about the benefits. I'm gonna Google that shit later. Is there any benefits to being in a same-sex marriage? Because I don't think I just feel like the nuts are hitting different both ways. Like man, woman, woman. The nuts are the only thing that's the benefit.
Like you're gonna be getting looks, you're gonna be getting scrutinized under people's breath when you walk by.
I mean, they don't gotta hang out together though, right?
Because you're dead ass. Imagine going through a whole edit under the pretenses of like not even love. Like,
I think y'all are overthinking that, man. You run down to the courthouse, you get the paperwork real quick, boom, 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 and that's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's the thing. What's the thing? So now what? Like, okay, that happens.
Well, I don't know. You gotta talk to that nigga, Lionel. I don't know. Yeah,
exactly. So now you go on your honeymoon or what? Is that the benefit? Like, okay, finally.
Are y'all living together? Do y'all sleep in the same room?
Or do you get to you change your name? Like, you change your name, you get
they not living together.
You change your last
got
name.
Enough money. You think, okay, this nigga's thinking about the financial aspects. You think they're gonna have separate homes?
Okay, you might be
They're not
right.
gonna have separate homes. They're gonna have the same home because money.
No, okay, we living together, but you got the first, I got the first floor, you got the second floor. That's how we doing this.
Who gets the master?
We'll find a spot with two masters.
See, if you had a wife, you only need one master.
Hey man, look. It's hard out here, man.
It's hard. I would not be falling for it. Okay. I wish he would have got deeper into the questions because
I know. Find love.
And listen, we might need to dissect that more. Maybe he should have got into like one of those poly relationships where it's just
right.
Yeah.
He's not trying to do that work. That would take a lot of work. He said, I'm trying to be the kept one. He would have to run the show if that's the case.
Maybe he's good domestically and he wants to put that to use. I don't know, man. Look, I don't know.
You gotta go back to the drum board, sir.
Shout out to him though, man. Hey, yo, let me make sure I say this before we go too far. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to us, man. On our audio version, I always try to give y'all a shout out, man, around not only the US but internationally as well. I know y'all watch the YouTube. But thank y'all also for jumping in there on the audio version of the show, man, whether it's on iTunes, Spotify, whatever it is that you listen to your podcast on, man. We appreciate y'all. That is doing really good, man. It ramped up. People are really liking the interview we did with Dr. Umar. That continues to do great numbers everywhere. So I'm going to put some more clips out from that particular interview. And we're going to try to have the brother back on. I'm shooting for next month. I'm trying to holler at him because his schedule is a little wild right now. But we're shooting to try to get him back on next month. Programming note. And we're going to make sure we start promoting this tomorrow. Next week, this is International Women's, not only Women's Day, but it's also Women's Month as well. And so we got our Ladies Night show tomorrow night.
Next Wednesday.
What did I say tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You
Next
are.
Wednesday. I'm drinking brown. Next Wednesday. Next
Right.
week. My fault. Next week we got our ladies' night show, and yeah, man. So if you're tired of looking at
This
me,
ladies' night.
there you go.
I feel alright. Period. Can't wait. Cannot wait to have such a great discussion.
I have no clue what they're gonna talk about, so it's gonna be a surprise for me. All I'm gonna do is just get the show on, and then that's it. I have no clue what I'll probably get in the chat and talk shit.
But he's minding his man business, okay? Some women's business going on. No, but like I'm so excited for the conversation. I'm so excited, like for the group of ladies that I like tapped. Like, let's have a discussion. So
and this is gonna be your first time hearing this, Naomi. So it's for everybody to know. I'm gonna put up, because it's ladies' night. We haven't done one in so long. I love when the ladies get on and just talk. They talk, right? Because that's needed, right? Everywhere. So we can give them a platform to do that. That's dope. I'm gonna do $100 giveaway that night. Whatever y'all want to do it, however y'all want to set that up, right? However y'all want to, whatever you want to do, if you want, what I'm saying. But put it out there. I got $100 giveaway. You know what I'm saying, for that particular show next week. So if you got some ideas, whatever you want to do, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So that'll juice up the show a little bit more for y'all. You dig? So let's go. So y'all tap in. If you're tired of looking at me, man, look at the ladies next week. You dig? How many people you got? How many? 3, 4, 5? Oh shit, 6?
We got 6 women. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All varying backgrounds too, and varying, like, it's gonna be, I tried to get like a wider range. I wanted like a single woman, no kids, single woman with kids, somebody in a relationship with kids. It's everybody. Okay, we got a lot of different backgrounds, and like we're just gonna get into some things that I think the women definitely need to be talking about in 2023. Okay, it's time for women to get up on our shit. So yeah, and we gonna have some great conversation. So yeah, so make sure you tell your girlfriends too. Like, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, cause the ladies, y'all need to make sure y'all send that to your girl group chat, because I would love for the discussion to go on past the podcast. Like, I want you to be able to talk with your friends too. So, but yeah, so giveaway, yes.
Talk amongst yourselves. There you go.
No problem.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be in that chat. Twitter fingers like a motherfucker. But yeah, so y'all make sure that's gonna be a lot of fun next week. All right, man, let's get here.
And I'm wearing this like hot pink as an ode to women and like the uterus and the walls that we all pass through. Come up in this bitch. Yeah.
I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Does it count that I got on my Whitney Houston shirt tonight? Hold on. Does that count?
Absolutely. Isn't she every woman?
It's all in me.
Yes.
You know what? Somebody was saying it just came out. I think it's her cousin. Isn't her cousin CeCe Wine? The Wine is, I believe, her cousins. I believe.
Yeah, she's related to them somehow.
She just came out and was kind of talking down about that song recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said that she wasn't in the video because she felt like that song was demonic.
Wow.
She said it because what's the first lines of the song? Do y'all know?
No.
What are the first lines?
The first lines of I Am Every Woman are, I can cast a spell. And she was like, oh no, I ain't singing that. I'm not in that video. You can cast a spell. I hate that
spells are like considered like evil. Because we spell every day. Nobody says, bitch, this is evil when I had to do a spelling test every Friday.
Hilarious, by the way.
No, it was definitely kids saying that.
Again? Yeah, so
but I mean, spells can also be used for evil, and maybe that spell was so.
Yeah, so that's why I never knew that, because I didn't, that's
No, I definitely didn't know that either, and I didn't even think I'm gonna have to listen to that whole song.
Yeah,
because like
I just because I heard I heard somebody talking about it recently. Like, I don't know if it was Patti LaBelle. It may have been. But I don't know if she was a writer or what, but she was just saying like that was coming from a space of like genuinely like being able to connect on like one level with women. Like, we all are one in the name of like womanhood. And so like, of course, then you could have some Christian that hears that line and like, hold on, wait, did she say spell? Like, wait, what was that?
So let me
Or it
read
could
the
just be
lyrics.
pure evil.
I should have put them up. I didn't even think we was gonna go here, but the lyrics will go. I can cast a spell of secrets you can tell. Mix a special brew and put fire inside of you. Anytime you feel in danger or fear, then instantly I will appear because I'm every woman. It's all you know. There you go. I can see where she was going. It could be some demonic shit. I don't know. But,
No,
yeah.
don't ever sleep. And then like music is like such a frequency, like that's something that is able to go straight into us. So like, because everything is energy, and when people are fucking with it, and like it really just be the subconscious things too. Like I remember a long time ago, like I had went to like it was like youth day at like one of the churches or whatever that we had went to. And I remember like the dude was like telling us about like this music that be like glorifying like violence and things that we be nodding our head. Like you're nodding your head, yes to that shit. Like you're agreeing, you're like in it.
Right.
So it's like, hey,
Yeah,
be careful.
but that line has like truth to it. And I always recognize the fact that a lot of women don't recognize that, like what that line is speaking to, the influence that a woman has in the name of a man, like how you could influence a man and how you could make them feel and make them charged up or make them broken down. Like I think strippers and prostitutes totally understand that.
Whoa.
They understand that part of like the feminine divineness to where I can affect like I can totally affect a man in this way. And like they actually use it. And I think that's
Strippers can definitely cast a spell.
No, and like you saying that literally falls in line with what I want to talk about on the show, because we do have all the power, right? Like women, like we are naturally magical. We are all naturally magical with it, and that's part of being the divine feminine.
yeah, but and
And
that
so
doesn't make it
like,
evil.
and with that great power comes great responsibility. And
Mm.
women have not been on their shit, and that's why women are like having to deal with a lot of the shit that they're dealing with now.
Well, here's one thing that they're dealing with right now, Naomi. A lot of women are dealing with this gentleman right here. Let's go to the homie.
Ugh.
Holla at me, big dog.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna.
I didn't get that part the first time. He said, yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. And like, honestly, I seen a lot of men like coming for his head, right? Like it was a lot of men coming for his head. But I feel like he's right. Like, girl, you should have never fucked this nigga. And now you see what happens when you just be out here fucking niggas, and especially with no protection and letting him nut in you at that. And like, but it's what happens on both sides. It's what happens on both sides. But he's obviously not in a space where he could love anyone, not even himself. So like, and that's something you have to be able to discern and recognize. Like, you do not want to be fucking on a nigga who don't even love himself. And for him to tell you that he don't want a kid, if a man tells you that he doesn't want a kid, like he's telling you should get an abortion, and that he does not want a child. If he has a child, he's not going to take care of it, and you decide to keep the child anyway, I don't think you should like be on his head like that. Like, maybe you could, like, that's your right, of course, like at the end of the day, but this nigga is who he is. He's standing 10 toes on this. Like,
super 10 toes. Hey, Tierra, Tierra, hit the link, man. The link is right there in the chat. Tap in with us, Tierra, if you're free. Tap in. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to the missus. Shout out to the missus. She said both sides were negligent and wrong. Both sides have to deal with their consequences.
But he's not. Maybe the court can make him, but right now this nigga is not.
Yeah, I mean,
and you look like the type of nigga who would purposely not work a job just so you wouldn't be able to get no child support. Like, so try to put the nigga on child support. It's not going to be any income coming because.
Yeah, like, it's difficult.
Like the 7 kids, yeah, your ass can't work no job because they be taking that whole motherfucking check.
Oh, they taking the whole check. But if I'm telling you, right, like, first of all, listen, I'm not going to, I know people going, oh, you defending that? No, listen, I'm just calling it what it is. He said from the jump, he defined these women as jump offs. Now, I may not go that harsh with it, because I don't know what the situation was. It could have been on some one night stand shit. It could have been they was on some friends with benefits. It could have been they was just some F buddies, right? We know we all kind of been in all those scenarios, right? So let's not act weird about it, right? But if he's saying this is somebody that like it was just casual sex with, right? I ain't even got them type of feelings for you. On a certain level, you got to say, why would you want to bring life into the world with somebody, right? That you have no connection with outside of just having casual sex. That's crazy to me. What is that baby gonna be raised on?
That is crazy to me. But that's shit. That be situations. And that's why I'm gonna just have to keep repeating myself. Cause goddamn, I want women to like realize, like, bitch, you do not gotta fuck these niggas. You do not have to fuck these niggas, and that's how you don't have babies by these niggas, okay? Or like just wait a little bit, like, cause I feel like a nigga like this is not hiding who the fuck he was. But he said he did the bare minimum. So like, like Sally.
Sarah was in the building with us, by the way.
Sally. Hey Tiara.
Hey.
What it do?
No, I feel sadly in this generation, like we look at sex so casually and easy, like, cause you'll just have sex cause somebody look good. And then
videos complaining right now, and who knows what could have happened between now and 18. Yeah, that's a fact. Like it could be different. Like, listen, this. I've said this before. It was years ago on the show, but I said this before. We might have to bring this show back because years ago on the show, I said, I don't know if arranged marriages are that bad, right? I got a lot of shit on the show when I said it, but I said it because, man, trust me, man. Like it's way more people than y'all think that are living in loyal, right? Versus living in love. It's a lot of folks out there that are just living in loyal. And I'm not saying if you're in an arranged marriage, if you're living in loyal, but I think in an arranged marriage, you might start off that way. And over time, maybe y'all can gain the connection. So, to Tamara's point, who knows what might happen? You know what I'm saying? Now 7 kids, I would tell you that's too many, my guy, to be having a bunch of casual sex. Like after the third one that decided she wanted to keep it, I probably would have been like, you know what? Let me chill the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Let me chill. But we got Tierra just jumped on with us. What say you, Tierra, about this situation?
Nah, I mean, I definitely get what he's saying, because at some point we be knowing. Sometimes, shoot, we be thinking that we can change a man, like, but I feel like at the same time, yeah, after 3, come on now. Okay, if you realize that 3 of these women decided to still have these you're gonna have to change something up, because if 3 of them gonna do it, just because a whole bunch of others didn't and just went through with an abortion doesn't mean that, you know, it's not gonna happen no more. Like, he definitely took it a little bit too far. He could have at least did something. I mean, a couple times.
Right.
If you ain't trying to relax, we gotta do something better than this. But I mean, whatever his energy was, we can feel that. We see where a nigga at. We know what the hell going on. We know what type of energy he got. He might be faking the funk, but he ain't really faking it enough. If he does,
No, I swear, can't nobody play that hard.
yeah, like for us to be like, oh well, maybe this could be something. And then like the way that he explaining who the women are, all right. Well, I don't know.
Okay, so let me go here. First of all, K Michelle told y'all you can't raise a man, right? She told y'all that on her song. Shout out to K Michelle. He's already grown. What you gonna do? You wonder why he acts like a boy? Because anyway, I love that song. I shout out to K Michelle. I'm a K Michelle fan. I don't like what she do to her body and face, but I like her music. Anyway, let's talk about this gentleman that we got right here on the screen. So, because
Yeah.
I don't think that he's a bigger scumbag as people were making him out to be. Because my thing is,
Scumbag.
because what'd you say?
He's definitely a scumbag.
Well, yeah, okay, but on the scale of scumbaggery, where is he at? Because I'm saying
He's
that,
way past Stevie J, because Stevie J
no,
got to take care
sir,
of
no,
it.
ma'am, hold on,
Stevie J was still a good
Hold on.
father despite all the bullshit. He was
hold
putting
on,
in.
Naomi. At what point, right? Because if you're baby mama number 5 and you did, and before y'all had sex, you didn't talk to him and find out that he already had 4 kids by 4 women, what does that make you?
A dummy, and they both some dummies.
No,
They
that
both,
makes you a
they're
scumbag.
both on the
that
same
makes you
level,
a-
and that's why
No.
vibrationally they were.
That makes you just a bigger scumbag as him.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have sex. You kind of do equal out to what that person is. So yeah. So and
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. They both obviously lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause to fuck around and have a baby by this nigga, like, but I can't speak on like how that would feel, like, you know, cause a nigga tell me like get abortion, like that's so crazy. Like I ain't never. Oh
Okay,
my god!
let me-
But on that Chris Rock special, he had like a whole subject about abortions. He had like, and he went in. He was like, "I paid for more abortions." Like then, but like that shit.
Let me play this. I don't know if y'all seen this. Everybody saw the viral clip, but he did an additional TikTok recently, right? Because that was on TikTok. And I'll let you jump in here too, Lionel, after we play this. But I want to play this because this is something he did, right, in response to everybody responding to that initial video. So let me play some of this for y'all. Hold on. Let me get it going. Here we go.
Learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this shit. But when I figure out what that is, I'm not doing that shit. Then they ask him, why not wear a condom? I have worn protection a lot of time. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that shit feel better raw, if I'm not going to put a condom on, and if she not going to ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman to wait for a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used.
Stop it right there. Preach, young man. Preach, young man.
Look, and I swear we finna get into it on the fucking women's show. But like, so this is a great like precursor to see all this shit. But I've seen men make that like rhetoric and say that on Twitter before, and I can't believe that like they haven't had women stop them and make them put a condom on. But because I feel like I've literally had to stop majority of the men I slept with and tell them to put a condom on. Like,
so what is that? But hold on, what does that let you know though? If you say you had to stop them, that if you got to stop them, that means that they weren't used to necessarily having to do it.
no, facts. And that's why I don't fuck niggas like raw like that, because these niggas be fucking all these bitches raw. Like, I don't play with that shit.
Okay, let's go, Lionel. You've been quiet for a long time. Let's go, Mighty.
This nigga stewing.
Yeah, it's really a lot to tackle here. It's hard to. I feel like I have to go so low to even address it.
Oh, is it low vibrational for you?
It's like sickening vibration.
Oh, okay.
And like, I don't know. I hate to, of course, like, yeah, women, of course, guard your bodies from people like this horrible energy, demon type shit, if you ask me. But really, like, as a man, this is complete misuse of self. And you're fucking up the world. And then to even be like perpetuating this narrative and like screaming this kind of shit on TikTok as if like, I know what I'm doing, I just don't give a fuck. Like, it's deplorable because you do have a responsibility. Like, it's so much to tackle. Like, to first of all, just see somebody that you don't even regard in high matter, like in a high regard, but still try to have sex with them enough to even nut inside of them is crazy. But then to like feel like, wait, you're not telling me I need to use a condom. Clearly, you know you probably should. Like, hello, that's your responsibility. That's why like, I always say, be whole, be enough, bitch. Everybody, like, you need to come how you need to come, period. There shouldn't be anybody.
That's what he's doing, Lionel. He's coming how he needs to come. I'm
like,
sorry, go ahead.
No, he's absolutely not. It's like it seems like there's nobody in his life, like there wasn't a man in his life to either be an example or to talk to him, because it's just like completely wrong. It's like if you were to see a woman like out here just like having sex and just like doing all the shit backwards. It's like, no, stop. Like, no, this is damaging. Don't do this. It's like, that's what I'm like watching a train wreck. And like, of course, the women have responsibility as well, because he's saying it. Like, but at the end of the day, like, we have to start with like this come out of your mouth, sir. This is out of fucking line. Like,
no, so he already knows 100% better. Yeah, he already knows exactly where he's doing wrong at, but he
really
just
bad. Like, I don't even know how to approach this because it's just like such a fucked up like way of thinking, and it's like detrimental if you ask me.
No, I'm like, he picking up hella karma. That shit probably.
Yeah, it's really bad. If we were like animals, I could be like, okay, but like I don't even think animals come like that. Like, they still like know how to take care of shit and like recognize like, oh wow, this is my. Because I'm even to a point where I do feel like my opinion, of course, this doesn't reflect the show, but I do feel like even abortion is like extreme, because like there's so many decisions that you can like consciously make before that happens, you know. So then to be just like coming like this, I don't give a fuck, your responsibility now, you take care of it, you deal with it. That's fucked up. And it's like we're trying to raise the vibration in this bitch, and then there's you. That's what I be feeling like.
But he did offer to pay for the abortion. He wasn't right. Fuck you. Well, he was just like, I don't want a baby, get the abortion, here's the money. But
clearly they don't want like that, and that's the thing. You can't just like force people to like kill their offspring, and like because you are not.
But can you force people to take care of their offspring?
Let's go.
You can't force people to take care of it either.
So it's like both sides.
And that's the only thing, like with them deciding to still have a kid, even after him telling them like, okay, we can, I'll pay for the abortion. And they're like, no. And then for them to still be trying to come back knowing that he don't want to have nothing to do with these kids. Like, if you wanted to have a kid, go ahead. But you going to
know that you're doing this as a single mother. You are a single mother, no support. No support from the father.
Let's play the rest of this. Hold on. Let me play the rest of this. Let's go.
Used to be a point in time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying a motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no goddamn man. It sure ain't me. I don't got no remorse. I don't feel bad. That woman knew what she was doing when she laid down and slept with me. She knew the consequences. She knew the risk. And don't be trying to be like, oh, it's women with low self-esteem. It's women that's ghetto or ratchet, or it's hood women. My 7 baby mamas. And I don't even know why I claim them, just because it became a conversation. But some of them rich, some of them poor, some of them classy, some of them ratchet. Some got regular ass jobs, some got great jobs. So it's a woman on all levels that'll fuck with a nigga like me. And don't even try to speak on morals and respect, because we don't have the same definition of morals and respect. Stop trying to tell people they gotta hold me accountable or people like me accountable. The only person that can hold me accountable is my motherfucking self. Stop expecting men or women to come talk to me. I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't gonna listen to shit you gotta say. And trust me, y'all think women gonna hear me talk and then stay away from me. They still gonna get this 8.5. Trust me. So I do not feel motherfucking bad. I'm the most honest individual you'll fucking meet. I do not have to manipulate no woman for no pussy. Trust me.
Let's go.
No, I'm like, where is he from? It has.
First of all, let's dissect the young man. He's 27 years old, right? In terms of what women these days like, he got a full beard.
Tierra, can you see his at? Look him up on TikTok. I want to see.
Naomi said no. Oh, is Naomi trying to choose? Okay.
No, I just wonder.
Naomi trying to choose. I'm just saying he's 27 years old, so he's in y'all wheelhouse. He's in y'all wheelhouse. I see the full beard. I see the fresh fade, right? And you know, I don't know what his manhood is like, but he said 8.5. So whatever that do for you, right? He threw that out there for you, literally and figuratively, right? And he seems like he got a
still gonna fuck with me too.
I was just gonna say, it seems like he got a look that the young ladies like right now. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, and he's giving it real. It's horrible what he's saying, but this nigga straight up. So I could see that he could probably like, you know, he could probably pull some women. And that's why, like, you got to be careful of the men that, like, get all the girls already. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But did he lie, though?
Yeah, they giving him access.
Well, that was a lot of. That's why I'm saying, like, don't get him. He was like, don't get anyone to come talk to me. There's no talking to a person like this. The thing is, you shouldn't be.
There isn't no talking, and that's what he said.
Like, don't put this message to younger people on TikTok, because you literally are trash. Just because you have this mindset that you've adopted and adapted so hard, like, literally, it's fucked up and it's wrong. And I don't understand why you would try to perpetuate in this. Like, it's damn. I just lost my train of thought. 1 second.
Well, let me say this, Lionel. He said one thing. Listen, I've been married now for a long time. Me and my wife been together for a long time. So this ain't something that I'm practicing, right? I gotta say that for the internet and the world.
Yeah, you also don't have a son, so that's important to what.
But with that being said, though, what he said was something key point. He said, "Whatever a woman let me do, I'm gonna do it."
And that's bullshit.
I don't think that's bullshit, Lionel. Because if you live
having a son, you don't raise your son to say whatever one. No, you raise your son to have esteem and to have respect for women. I
agree.
Do some shit. If a woman is drunk, like, that's the thing to think about. Are you gonna have sex with her? Y'all had a great night and she's drunk, or do you have respect to say, well, come like this tomorrow then? Because who knows how she'll feel after she's sober, and like, does she want to make that decision?
Hold on, Lionel. To that point, who knows how he gonna feel when
that's an example. Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying that's why you don't just say what a woman's gonna let me do. No, you have to be a man in the situation, or just be literally come like that, thinking with your dick, and that's gonna lead to what it's gonna lead to. And who's gonna be the men in the world then? Who's gonna be the stand up? Who's gonna carry generations? Not this guy. Shit ain't gonna last like that. He has 7 children that are gonna end up having a lot of fucking issues with a dad like this.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
Lionel needs to come with the Divine Masculine show to line up after the Divine Feminine.
What he's saying is true, but there's a lot of people out there because we gotta understand, right? It's a lot of folks out there just having casual sex. Like, we can't act like that doesn't exist. It's a lot of folks out there that I'm just out here. I'm going to the club. It's Thursday night, International Ladies Night. I'm trying to pull up and see if I can find that one chick that's gonna say yes tonight and let me knock it off. That's what a lot of dudes who gonna let me take her down tonight. That's what a lot of dudes out there looking for, right? And if you fit that type that night and he do that, he ain't trying to have no kid with you. Yeah, okay, he took the condom off. Okay, because shit, we all know.
Yeah, okay.
Without a condom.
Bottom line, like this, not those two things are not synonymous. Like, I don't want to have no kids, but yeah, okay, I took the condom off. That shit don't make sense.
No, I agree with you. It's irresponsible.
You don't take the condom off. Like, that's the bottom line.
I agree with you, Lion. I'm not disagreeing with that, but like, it's both parties are like at fault for that. We can't say that like he, you know, like as a woman, we got two women on the panel, Tierra and Naomi. Y'all know that if you do get pregnant, you got to carry this baby now. That's just the reality of it. I'm not saying it's right or, you know, that's
women, if y'all finna be out here having casual sex, just be on birth control. I'm like, because when I was on that low vibrational shit, thank God my birth control was flawless, okay? Like, because, baby, if I would have fucked around and got pregnant by some of the...
But this nigga might have some potent sperm, though, Naomi, because he said
it don't matter. My birth control.
No, because he said that
true. I ain't get pregnant.
He said that he was using condoms, and he alluded to basically every time he didn't use a condom, he got one of them pregnant. This nigga shit might be hitting on all cylinders. Goddamn me, Tierra. Whenever he shoot, he gonna score.
As he needed to.
I'm just saying.
He's gonna pull the condom off. I'm gonna need you to know how to get quicker than pulling that shit off, okay?
No, but see, like, and those are conversations you need to have, because I feel like once the nigga got the condom off, like, ain't no telling if he gonna pull out.
Yeah. But shouldn't it be a different level of a relationship when you take the condom off?
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, y'all should have made this shit known that y'all are exclusive. Like, we understand what might come with this, and we are like as consenting. He's 27 years old. He ain't no kid, right? Nigga damn near 30, right? So as consenting adults at that point, y'all are understanding what might come of this. So like, that's a conversation. And but again, he's not saying that like these were women that he was with. Let me not speak for this gentleman. Let me not speak for this young man. Let me let this king speak for his goddamn self. One more time from the top.
King, that's out of line.
Oh, I got to, Lionel. Here we go.
No, that's blasphemy.
Learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this. But when I figure out,
hold on, let me stop it there. That's cap. Let me back up.
Like, if this is a king, I want no parts of kingdom.
Let me back up. I think this whole thing might be a cap, just for the record, right? But it's good content. But I think the whole thing might be a cap. It's no way that he's 27 years old and just heard of a vasectomy. If it's so, then the damn school system has failed him a long time ago. Jesus Christ. He don't know what a vasectomy is? Come on now. That's got to be cap.
No.
But anyway, let's keep going.
We're at the bottom of the barrel tonight. So.
I'm not doing that shit. Then they ask him, why not wear a condom? I have worn protection a lot of times. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that shit feel better raw, if I'm not going to put a condom on, and if she not going to ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman to wait for a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I?
Hold on. He kind of went full moral police right there. That's hilarious.
He's arguing, but nah, nigga.
No, like he said, that's wrong. But
That's
he
the
don't
game you
care
play.
about being wrong, so it doesn't matter that he's wrong.
But
At
that's the
this
game
point,
that you play whenever you don't take accountability for anything. Of course, you look outside of stuff. You're looking at everything else. You're saying, but look at her, look what she did. She let the, like that's what you do when you don't take accountability. That's like the name of the
he
game, bitch.
said he takes accountability. He just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like he knows he got kids. He just don't give a fuck to be there. And
Well, accountability is not to have knowledge of. To know some shit does not make you accountable. No, at no point did he say I might be a little wrong, or maybe I'm coming off misguided because. Well, let me make this clear. No, there's no accountability. It is truly I don't give a fuck, but there's no accountability at any point. It's complete like, well, she shouldn't have this. Well, that's the jump ball. Well, who's asking about condoms these days? It's not me. Well, who's like, it's no accountability. It's that's the name of the game. It's like true to the T. This is how these hoes come when they don't know how to take accountability. And for you, sir, the gulag, which I don't even have to do because God Himself will like. It's gonna like naturally. This energy will cancel the fuck out because it's not survival of fittest. This is not fit enough to like survive. It's gonna
Yeah.
cancel out.
Because I'm like, once a kid, because I know when it comes to like, once them kids get older, they probably gonna be trying to figure out, one of them gonna try to see, they try to see their roots or whatever.
Yeah,
Figure out.
And like maybe he'll connect with it later. I'm like, but literally,
I mean,
I was a deadbeat.
But think about that conversation. But
Happened.
think about that. Like, let's say he has a boy, right? And he meets his son when he's 16. And he got to talk to his son now because his son, like, to your point, Tierra, his son, like, yo, I want to, Tierra, where the fuck are you at right now? Like, you got a weird background right now. What's going on? Where are you at?
It's the wall.
It's just the couch and the wall.
Oh, she got her phone. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw the black on the side. Like, where the hell is she at? Okay, you got your phone. Okay, my fault. I was like, yo, that shit looks crazy. And she got a jacket on in the house. That's maybe why I'm like tripping. I'm like, where's you at? She just like women do wild stuff like put on a jacket in the house rather than just turn the AC off. Anyway,
Hey, hold on. I just got here. And the AC is.
Look, I'm talking shit. It's International Women's Day. I'm sorry. Let me show my shirt again. Hold on.
Relax this month.
It is Women's Month, but today is International Women's Day. It's International Women's Month as well, but today is the actual day. God damn it. Anyway, hold on. Back to this young man. What he's, I think, the point of what he's trying to, or what he's getting at, is that like he's like, yo, this is how I'm coming, figuratively, right? This is how I'm coming at these females, right? I'm saying females for a reason, Naomi. Right?
No, because that's definitely how he's looking at it.
Right. There you go.
He's saying females when he's
right. He's coming at these females and he's like, yo, I'm coming at you this way. They are receptive to this game, right? And let me bring it back. Hold on. Let me bring back the first. This is the one that we're invited. Let me play this real quick. One more time from the top. Let's go, my guy.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But
let's stop it there. So how many women, I'm telling you, Tierra, this nigga got some potent sperm. How many women has he actually gotten pregnant?
I feel like still not all of them.
Yeah, I don't
this
think
nigga saying, he said the majority, they would either
have gotten abortions, but maybe that's just like he just like
mentioned that he does wear condoms, but in the instance of the 7 women plus the other women that he ended up taking,
they all got pregnant.
Condom all got pregnant, but I feel like his pullout game weak then at this point.
He's not.
Well, he said he not. He said he not gonna pull out. Let's go further. He gonna tell you. Let's talk to him.
The crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I didn't told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't.
There you go, Tierra. He could have pulled out, but he didn't. You heard him.
No, like, but I can only just see this perspective from being a woman. And just like you do have to just take on more responsibility than the man, I guess. And it's crazy because I was literally having this conversation before. Like, so this shit is just coming off full circle. And now I'm seeing it like differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, like because men will come like this. Okay. They thinking with their head right now. Like it would be great if men could come out their root chakra, out their sacral chakra, and get into like this fucking third eye and crown. But they can't, they're not in fucking neck up operations. Like
but time out though, but hold on though.
They're thinking down there. No, because like
don't
Naomi. Say nah.
Nah, I gotta say that because he's not having sex with himself.
No, and the women are definitely in root and sacral chakra too. They're not thinking with their motherfucking mind.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. All I wanted to say.
Like is gonna attract like, baby. If you're on that vibration, there's an ancient nigga right there on that low vibration right with you, and you might fuck around and have a karmic child. Okay, right. And that's what it's coming down to. And like I've been saying this shit. You know, I had a baby 8 years ago. I've been telling people don't play about who you have kids with. Like, fuck that marriage shit. Like, that shit could end. You ain't got kids. You ain't never got to see that person again. Okay, you have kids with somebody.
Yeah, it's different.
The next day, break up. You gonna see them the next day still. Okay?
Right.
So
for the rest
that is deep and like it's a connection that you want to have some love and respect there. Like you don't want it to just be out of some.
Let me say this for the record. Lionel and Tamara right now are scaring the hell out of me because Lionel is looking annoyed and Tamara is making sure she's in the frame. I'm scared to say it right now. They are not happy with this, with what this young man is saying at all. Like, as a family, as a unit, they're not happy.
They are not okay with this shit at all.
No, they are not okay with this conversation.
No, I feel like that's a really good lot of justice. But it's just it's wrong. That's the bottom line for me. It's like, yeah, you're more like you can't say stop trying to make me responsible for like these kids. Like, well, you shouldn't make the children. Like, I feel like we're trying to skip steps to like address. Like, well, I already said no, sir. You don't get to just run around fucking. We don't have like dicks to just like please ourselves. Like this is in the name of legacy. It actually is in the name of like seed. It actually is spreading your seed. So on the one hand, like great, he's having kids on the one hand, but on the other hand, like then what do? Like we're not just plants. Like someone told me, the parent's job is to just get the kid here. That's it, which is totally not true. Because if you have a kid, you know that it takes so much more than just getting them to the fucking like planet. Like you could just have a kid and leave it and it won't survive. It will die. Like it needs so much, including like nurture. So it's just like, I can't with this shit, especially in the name of like, we're trying to evolve and we're trying to move forward, especially as a people. And then like, this is very combative. It's like a lot. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like a huge lack of accountability.
Hold on. What was that?
I was saying it's like a huge lack of accountability.
I mean, but okay, we got to say like, the women, I mean, like, if he's telling these women off rip, they're like, yo, if you have this baby, I'm not going to be there. He said emotionally, financially, and spiritually. That's
physically, don't forget physically.
Right.
Right. He's like, I'm not there at all. Right. Now, look, I don't understand me personally, just to make sure that everybody gets me understood. I don't understand how a man could know that he produced life with somebody else. Like, because now I'm somebody with 2 kids, right? And I know I can't even conceptualize my life without my girls, right? So like, I don't understand how he can just disconnect like that. To me, that's crazy.
That
But
is-
with that being said, he can do it. Apparently, this nigga can do it.
Men have been getting away with it for years because there has been no accountability for them. You know,
I mean,
what
we
is
can't
he complaining about the video? Like, what is he making the video for if
Because they're approaching him at this point.
he's saying,
Yeah, I think he's want to let everybody know, like they trying to pull up on me. I never wanted these kids, and they still had. I told them I didn't want these kids, and they still had them.
I feel like that's still the consequence. I mean, that's how it's going to be. You can't expect to have kids with these women, regardless of what you tell them, and then expect them to not feel however they're going to feel. So his karma's going to show up however it's going to show up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's super facts. That's his karma.
Yeah.
Literally, those kids are his karma.
Like,
Yeah,
all-
they never stop knocking at that door.
Yeah.
Right? And to Tierra's point, at some point in all of those kids' life, they gonna want to know whether it's at 13, 16, 33, 40. They gonna want to know at some point.
I feel like he gonna let them know straight up too.
Oh
Maybe
no,
to change
Yeah,
his heart,
yeah.
but he don't seem like a nigga to change. But who knows?
Yeah.
Kinda.
But see, that's what I was gonna say earlier though. If you're a young man, right? If you're a young, I don't know how many sons he has. I don't know how many daughters he has. But let's just assume he has some of both, right? And I don't know if it's different for a young woman or a young man. I'm a man, right? So I'm just thinking for myself. If I didn't know my dad and I'm 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, and I finally find this nigga, right? My mom raised me my whole life. And now I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And this nigga be like, because again, we got to understand.
I don't give a damn about this.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. If he be
No,
like,
I'm like, so maybe it is different from a boy because
I
like
think it is different.
I never met my dad, but I never like outwardly wanted to find him. But you know, I have more of a you know, I've been kind of like psychic on some shit. Like I've always just known shit.
Yeah, Naomi's a witch. Let's
So
be
I
honest.
was aware. I was very
Naomi's a
much
witch. She's
aware,
been a
like,
witch for a long time.
I was very much aware like this is somebody that doesn't need to be in my life. Just like that nigga. Like, okay, that's just somebody that doesn't need to be in my life because there obviously ain't shit.
But
Okay?
I'm just saying, though, like, I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of when I was 16 years old in high school. And if I would have met my dad at that point, and if he was to tell me, like, yo, if I'm like, yo, why you ain't been around? He'd be like, yo, real talk, I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Like, your mom, when me and her got together, it was on some jump off shit. I gotta look at it. I would have to look at everybody different at that point. Like, god damn, my mom was out here just, you know,
out here doing
yeah. I gotta look at that shit now. Like, hold on, what you saying? So mom was out here just fuck. Yeah, nigga, listen, I met her at Rolling Loud. You dig? We was at Rolling Loud. Shit was popping. Lil Uzi Vert was doing the fucking, you know, the rocking shit, and shit was popping that night. You know what I'm saying? And it went down.
and knew what was going on.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure. Like, as a young man, I'm trying to think to myself at 16, like, how I would be able to digest that. I'm still would be angry, right? But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if we can excuse, because like Naomi brought up Stevie J earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think his baby mothers are bigger scumbags than he is.
No.
Facts.
Why?
Have you followed Mimi's trajectory since Stevie J? She's now with women. She don't know if she want to be with the women.
Mimi was always a little different, but don't be coming for Jocelyn like that.
What are you talking about? Don't be coming for I'm just saying, like, everybody, like these women know what's going on. It's not like, that's my thing. It's one thing if these women are kept in the dark and they don't know. It's another thing when you know what's going on, you still say, I don't give a F. Like, come on now. We can't just.
No, because women definitely be on that low down shit too, where they could just be like,
there we go.
On some like sex. Like, okay, I just want to like get this nut. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm not even really thinking that forward. Like, you know, there's not too much critical thinking going on. Like,
yes.
I want to have sex, so now we're having raw sex. Now you didn't pull out. Oh, fuck, now I'm pregnant. Oh, fuck, I don't want to get an abortion. So, like, life comes at you fast, and, like, you just have, to come into the awareness of that.
Now look,
how real that shit
let me
is.
be.
And if
let
you
me-
just want to fuck on niggas, just get on birth control, girl.
let me be clear
Like,
for the
'cause you're
record.
not honoring your womb anyway. So fuck it. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
say this for the record, then I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna say this for the record. I'm gonna let y'all run with the rest of this shit. I swear. My daddy told me when I turned goddamn 16 years old, if I don't give a damn what you out here doing, but if you get somebody pregnant, that's on you, and that's your responsibility no matter what, right? That's what my daddy told me when I was 16 years old. If you go out here and you get somebody pregnant, that's on you. And he told me, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna be accountable and responsible. That's what my daddy told me. To Lionel's point, right? Right? That was Lionel's point. It was like, yo, who was he raised? My daddy told me that at 16 years old. Like, yo, if you want to be running around here doing your little shit, right? Understand something might happen. And if it do, I'm gonna hold you accountable, right? I'm gonna make sure that you're responsible. So I'm not saying that he shouldn't be responsible, right? I'm not, that's not my argument. My argument is that if he's being honest and telling these women up front that I'm a deadbeat motherfucker, right? I don't want, if I get you pregnant, Tierra, I don't want nothing to do with no kids. I would suggest that you take a plan B or you get an abortion, Tierra, because I'm not going to be there financially, Naomi.
First thing, okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll be at work first thing in the morning with his money and plan B.
No, like
that's what I'm
hopefully
saying.
it would be at like a plan B like status for me, because I feel like, oh my God, I haven't been in that situation, but like I would hate to have to like feel like I need to get a abortion. Like, no, that would probably scare me right into celibacy. Like having an experience like that, getting pregnant by the wrong nigga and having, oh my God, I would no.
Hey, listen.
Let's go with my guy. Here we go.
Not just,
And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with, because you're gonna be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women.
There you go. Them kids wasn't even made out of love, he said. That's what he said, Tierra.
oh, I already know.
Nah, I'm
Them
like,
kids was made out of.
see what happens when you're fucking on niggas who don't care about you? Because I feel like a lot of niggas can be this cold. Like when it comes to shit, especially
don't say it's cold.
That's
not cold. That's reality.
Trying to get the wrong girl pregnant. Even if he do like want to be there and stick around for his kid, like nigga, he get the wrong girl pregnant, you getting a whole nother treatment. Like on that side, like it could be.
Them kids was all made out of hotel sex. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tierra.
And I'm like, this is like regular shit. It's just he's the only one that came out. So
no facts. Niggas quiet as fuck. They're not even claiming the kids. We have no idea. Niggas just out here not claiming kids.
He's just the only one that just like, let me set the record straight.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know how common that is, because I don't know anybody in that situation. Like, I don't know any women that are dealing with some shit like that, and I don't know any guys that have ever done no shit like that.
Nah,
so that's wild to me. It's like the wilderness. It's just wild out there, and it's cold.
I can think of one mutual person, but
you gotta understand, Lionel. Lionel, you dealing
in one mutual
understand. This is
Lionel. You dealing with black folks though, Lionel.
And that's that's my problem. I wouldn't make this synonymous to black. This is not.
No. What I was gonna say is you're dealing with black people. These are niggas we talking about right now. That's doing all this foolishness.
Like, no, sir, that's a nigga.
Yeah, that's a nigga over there. See?
Nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I remember learning about the difference. Like,
yeah, Lionel's talking about black folks. I agree with you, Lionel. Black folks ain't really going through that, but niggas is doing a bunch of bullshit out here. On to Naomi's point, low vibrational shit, and we just got to be honest. Like, listen, we all kind of have. Now I would say he's a little bit too old
No,
to
because
still be
Lionel
doing
has
that.
been in the streets, and that's what it is. Lionel been locked up in a relationship
Well,
for
shout out to his
a minute.
queen. Shout out to his
He don't
queen.
know how
Goddamn.
like these streets is working when it's coming to like
It's crazy as hell.
the fucking okay, Lionel. It's a wild, wild west out here. Okay, people do not love themselves. You
Right.
this shit. Okay, niggas.
Right.
Some
Oh,
it got a little better over the pandemic. I think a little after that, they cleaned up.
Niggas is like,
Yeah.
niggas like,
Look,
oh shit, she gonna let me hit? Oh shit, hold on.
No, it's got me just.
I'll be
wanting-
like, where the condom?
It's got me wanting
That's
both my
me.
things to be celibate until like, yeah, they get married.
We should all be celibate until we get married.
girl, I'm not doing that shit.
Oh, it
It's more-
sounds good until you have sex for the first time, and then you like, I need to keep doing that.
Like if you
Yeah,
can't be
listen, y'all-
selective, then, like,
No, but at this point,
Y'all
abortion
women heard.
is made illegal.
Stop
Like
it,
across
Naomi.
the country, abortions are being made illegal.
Okay.
It's just a time where you should just be a little more careful. Like, even if you don't want to stop having sex, but just like having raw sex, you're not on birth control. Like, that is just some wild shit to me. Like, okay, so you're just playing with fire here.
Now look,
Like, bitch, do you know how, like, oh my God.
I don't want to get into his manhood specifically, but that young man said he got an 8.5. So you tell me, Naomi. I don't know. I ain't know.
No, I'm like, you better pull out, put that shit in my mouth, and no.
I'm just telling you, he's saying that women ain't turning down that 8.5. I'm just saying that's what he said, not me. That's what he said.
I feel that. I mean, I've definitely been there. I've been in the situations where I've had that risque sex, and like I said, I can only praise God. I can only praise God that my birth control was on fleek. Okay, I ain't never have to worry about no shit. Like after I had my son, I went on birth control, and that shit saved my whole life up until I just took my birth control out last year. So I don't play those games.
Oh damn.
I'm like, yeah, no poison in me no more.
He took it out. She's like, I'm a grown ass woman now.
No, and like, yeah, no. And
No,
it's not
it's
good.
some health risk involved.
Nobody I wouldn't want to have a child with.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the young. Okay, so he got 7 kids, 7 baby mamas. He said it, not me. He said, and I'm guessing this is based on his experience out here in these streets, right? Because look, as quiet as it's kept, dudes when they go out, they know about where they are in the pecking order of other guys. Trust me, they do. Like, guys have been out, like, he's 27 years old. He's been out enough to know when he walks into a spot, if he's one of the dudes that women gonna choose. He knows if he got a look that women choose on, right? Like, my whole crew of dudes in college. We knew who the 2 dudes was that the women typically flock to initially, right? We knew like them niggas gonna get chose first, and we knew the deal, right? This was like, people know where they are in the pecking order once they get a certain age, right? He's saying that he's confident, no matter what he just said, it's still gonna be women that's gonna be willing to lay down with him. And again, I know Lionel doesn't like it.
I know these bitches. I do
Right.
not.
He's like, y'all mad at me, but it's still gonna be women that's gonna spread their legs and let me get it popping.
Even after this video.
Even more so, he just found more bitches. He got his outreach more out there. And
They're like, he an alpha
they're
man.
like, fuck it, I'll get the abortion.
Right. They like, oh, he got a
I'll
beard.
And
Look, they like he got a full beard. Look at him. He got a full beard.
We know what that means. No, this
Oh, shit. I'm surprised it took Stanley this long to get in here with Tierra in here tonight. Damn,
no,
Stanley,
look,
you
because
tripping.
Stanley, this video is right up your toxic hill. Like, this shit right up your
That was a crazy pun on words right there.
No facts for Stanley Hill, period.
He said, I'm gonna watch the replay. There you go.
No, because this shit is
Don't worry, Stan. I got you. Hold on, Stan. I got you. You ain't got to replay it. I got you.
Been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say it's my life.
There you go. My life, my choice. There you go, my guy. That's what he said. You heard him.
Not toxic.
Why is he toxic though?
I just play.
I'm just saying he's, Okay, hold on. Shout out to my guy Stan. Stan said, how is this video toxic? He's speaking his truth. Shout out to my man Stan. Stan the man. Shout out to the big
No,
homie.
he sounded just like a man too.
I'm just listen. I get it. Like what he's saying sounds crazy, right? But as a woman, right? And this is gonna sound effed up. I have no way.
But men should definitely be able to like honor their penis and honor their like ability to create a child and also like be responsible for the child that you create. Like we both got to be coming on the same accord, man and woman. Like, and if y'all are just gonna have raw sex at the least, like, know what that means.
It's gonna be made.
See,
Like,
Will said straight through.
Safe sex. I feel like this is what just comes like, girl, this could have been prevented if you were one of the ones that told him to put that condom on. Because
hold on.
Because that's I would have said put the condom on. Like, so that would have stopped all the bullshit.
What's the Lil Wayne line? Lil Wayne says safe sex is great sex.
You
Better
better
wear
have
latex. Because I don't want that latex that I think I'm latex. Shout out to Wheezy. So wrap it up. Right?
Lil Weezy.
Shout out to
He
Lil
talked his
Weezy.
shit on that shit, okay?
No, and
But
because I remember
okay.
Stan will always be on here talking about condoms. I'm not wearing a condom. That's the crazy
let me
shit.
say this, Naomi. On behalf of the brothers in the chat, once you get to a certain age and you've taken the condom off, it is hard to go back to condom sex. That shit is like going back to. I'm just saying.
Like, so we don't have to have sex. That's my.
I know niggas who don't even count having sex with you if it was condom sex. They be like, "Yo, you fucked?" You like, "Nah, nigga, that was some condom sex. I don't count that shit."
Even better. Because if you are coming at it like that way, go ahead, erase that shit.
Like, nigga, that was some condom sex, nigga. Who's doing that in 2023? The fuck?
No, but like
Condom?
that's scary.
The
That's
fuck?
I'm
That's
terrified to
okay.
get pregnant by the wrong person.
Well,
Same.
shit, you know, you gotta handle it. I'm just
Like,
listen.
cause I would literally like.
Let me say this though, life ain't fair, right? Like life, like can we all agree that life's not fair? Can everybody agree to that life's not fair? First, before I go further, that
I mean,
like
it
I
ain't.
speak that into my reality.
I'm just saying, like
But
life
I
isn't necessarily fair.
Life doesn't always work in a way that you want it, unless
Well, I don't
you
want to
are.
say women to
don't
men. I'm
know.
just
I'm
saying.
like trying to live by like my eyes. So
I'm just saying in general, life's not fair, right? Like it's not fair that if a man is good looking, he probably might get a promotion above somebody that is not traditionally good looking. That's not fair, but that's the reality of life, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like saying that like The Rock is gonna get further in his career than somebody that doesn't look like him or whoever the hell you think is attractive, right? Odell Beckham can get further in his career than somebody who doesn't look like him. For Naomi, Wiz Khalifa can get further than somebody who doesn't. I'm just saying, whatever you like, right? So life isn't fair. So it's not fair, right? That if we are here out here having casual sex that is reckless, it's not fair that as a man I don't have to carry a child, right? As a woman you do. And now we got to be honest, there are some new laws in place in some of these states, right? Where you might not be able to have an abortion. That's the reality. So everybody gotta, what you say, Naomi?
I was about to say because creating a child is literally sacred, and that's what we got to get back into, like the reality of what all we're engaging in, and care enough to be able like to honor that practice when you are.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing. This nigga said condoms are so childish. See?
I feel it. I feel it. And you don't have to wear condoms if you're having sex with somebody you trust and that you wouldn't like, that you would be okay having a child with. Or like somebody that you like have both mutual respect.
Okay, Courtney said my feelings don't align with this guy, but I also don't disagree with him. Women can't choose abortion with or without men's consent. Then he shouldn't be allowed to opt out too. Well, I'm sorry, women can choose abortion with or without a man's consent. So he's saying then a man should choose. I'm with him. So a woman, like if a woman gets pregnant now, she has technically the ball is literally in her court, and she can make a decision on whether or not she wants to have this baby or not, depending on what state you're in, obviously, right? Because some of these laws have changed now.
Mm-hmm.
But like she can make that decision. And as a man, I have zero control over that at that point. I'm just saying.
True.
That's facts, because there are. My bad.
Go ahead, Tiara.
I'm like, there are women that definitely have went ahead and just decided, I don't want this baby, even when a man does. So
Stanley said
you have a right to be like, well, I don't want this baby, so let's get this abortion. I mean, it sucks though.
Well, it's not
let me say this. It's also not
right. It's all literal like savagery. Like at what point do you like say, like we're talking about children, like but this not even children, these are like babies at this point. We're talking it's just not normal to say like, bitch, don't really give a fuck today. So I'm gonna go over here. Or like, let's take this out of me. I don't want to do it after all. Like that's complete savagery in my mind. Like at no point is it like, okay, well, here's the reason, and like it makes sense. Like no, it's always up to you to like either take precaution or step your cookies up. That's like the only two options because we're talking about babies here. Otherwise, you would have like condoms. You would make sure that there was like birth control in place. If like you were that serious about like I don't know what other reason. Like I can't flip this in my head to be like, okay, well, yeah, just come like that and then just hope that she with the abortion shit. Like that's like so damn low to like to risk and take it. Because what if she don't feel like that about abortion? Or what if she changes her mind after 2 days of feeling something inside her? And it's just like insane to think that that's like normal. That's not a normal train of thought. It's
And
like,
I think like even if the fact that he know or knew that he already got like 1 or 2 pregnant, you ain't got no plan B's at your house just ready to be popped.
maybe at this point, slip them.
Like, like go ahead and take this baby girl.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
You have a good evening. Like
Yeah. No, I know this has been a wild ride for me, for real.
Nah, I listen. I think there's a reality out there, man, that like people, it's a lot of people having casual sex, with people that they don't know. And listen, let me say this: I'm not against anybody who wants to have casual sex. That's your, that's your thing. If that's what you want to do, trust me, I'm not, but there are some realities to it, right? And I think everybody has to be adult enough to understand where they are in that situation. Like, if y'all get pregnant, is Tierra gonna keep the baby if we just having some casual sex? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it like the reality is like it's not up to me, right? It's not up to you, Lionel, right? Like it's like I can, cause look, let's say fucking, Joseph fucking Banks have sex with Naomi and Naomi gets pregnant and Joseph says, I don't want a kid. And Naomi says, I does. He's overruled. It's literally nothing he can do at that point.
Well, you better fight for your life. You better make some outfits.
No,
You gotta make it work.
It's
Make
your
it-
baby.
Right, make
Right.
it work. That's
Right.
the
There's nothing you can do.
yeah, you gotta just fight for it. But that's why I don't know. It's all so fucking crazy. It's weird. I wanted to get more to like we have to care about these things. Like this isn't the thing to just like it's not one of those things, America world, where it's just like, okay, at my leisure. Like there's enough shit at our fingertips and leisure, but like children, I feel like should be more serious. As that is like bloodline, it's just generation. Like you're playing with like your ancestors too. Like little do you know, it's just a lot of shit. So you have to be more serious about that, which is fine to have casual sex. There's people have casual sex for a lifetime and don't have kids because they're precautionary or like take certain steps to make sure that that's not the case. But it's just like a one thing to be like, casual sex, but then, I really don't want this either. Like that's just extreme. It's like irresponsible decision after irresponsible decision. Like you just come in like blindfolded. Like at some point, take the blindfolds off, and come with some intention.
literally.
Right, come with some.
But like my only hold on. First of all, Tierra, are you okay? Because you ain't been on the screen in like the last 15 minutes.
Nah,
Are
I'm
you
making
good?
the whole bag right now.
You making your bed?
This
What is
is
going on?
wild.
I'm making a whole bag right now. I'm about to head out.
You making a whole bag?
I think that shit on live. This is not FaceTime.
I'll just play.
Do you have condoms in this bag?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's cap, but okay.
No, because
I'm calling cap.
I seen dude in his chat was like, I bet nobody asked 10 people, nobody know the price of condoms. Because if you buying condoms, you just like, fuck it. Like, I need some condoms. I'm gonna pay the price. Period.
Hold on, what? Those ain't even mag. Those ain't even. But those ain't even mag. Hold on, those ain't even magnums.
They're
So
gonna
I
be what
gotta.
it's gonna be. I don't give a damn. Okay.
No, I be like, look, this is the one I got from my doctor's office. This all I got.
No, the doctor. Hold on, at least.
I know condoms. I'll be like, here, I got these from my fucking gynecologist.
I don't know what the doctors give now, but when I was out here in these streets, these doctors give
lifestyle.
Lifestyle. That bullshit. That shit will bust. Lifestyle will
different colors and everything. What the hell?
Trust me, doctors
You
gonna
ain't
give
never
lifestyle,
lied. That's funny.
and that shit is gonna bust.
I'm trying to
and
see
you're
the
gonna be
pink
right
one.
back in that doctor's office.
No.
No, I used to use condoms back in my college days, and literally, some of them hoes like it's not worth it. But once I stopped using condoms, I was very much aware, like, okay, it's probably about that time to have a kid. Like how you're coming, it's about that time.
Literally and figuratively.
Totally aware of that.
Right.
And before I knew it, boom, there he was. 6 years later.
Yeah, literally and figuratively how you coming.
But now I'm about to head out because my phone dying and I just got off work. I need to get my life together tonight.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I'll be listening in the shower.
Okay, good.
Peace.
Bye.
Okay. Hold on, Tierra out. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me change the screen. Hold on, cause Tierra done left. She done fucked up the whole symmetry. Tierra about to. Okay. I hope Tierra don't take this wrong, but I gotta say it. Tierra finna go get that back beat. Okay, let's move on. She said it. I didn't. She said she was making a whole bag. I didn't.
She said she was playing though, but she probably wouldn't.
Oh no. She's not playing. Hold on. I'm slacking on the chat. What's Stan saying in the chat? Stan said, he said, I admit that to me and my girl are playing with fire. We don't believe in condoms. Talk that talk.
Hey, you know it's the year of the niggas having their second babies.
T Will said, I live reckless, no seatbelts, no condoms, and I'm 100% good with that. Do the right thing, man.
How many STDs have y'all had?
Whoa, wait a minute.
I want to know that in the chat. No,
wait a minute.
Personal question.
Do not answer that. We can't.
I feel
wait
like
a minute,
everybody not be using condoms. That's what it's just becoming out.
We cannot be asking people they damn medical history.
Nigga, they out here fucking raw. I just wonder. And don't lie and
Who
say
having the second baby? Oh, this nigga said I've had two. Let me get him out of here. Okay. But he got it cleared up. He got a penicillin shot and he good.
No, and that's the best. That's the best ones. Okay.
Now look, here's the problem for me. And people who are real fans of the show will know this. That y'all will know what I'm finna say right now. I'm allergic to penicillin. That's why I've always used condoms. Shit. I'm allergic to penicillin. Fuck that. I can't even take penicillin, nigga.
That's crazy.
Oh, T. Will said I'm on baby number 3, retirement plan secure. Okay, so that means he got his paper together. You there? Retirement plan secure. The paper is good. Stan said I had to get a shot in my ass. I couldn't sit for a week. Yeah, that's that penicillin. They shoot the penicillin right in your ass. Listen, it's a lot of people out here that had to get penicillin shots. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying.
No, but that's like also a reality out here in these streets.
I think you need to ask that.
Protecting yourselves on all fronts, because it's
you need to ask that question. Make sure you ask that question next week, Naomi. I need for you to ask that question to the. Huh?
I'm not asking the women that. I'm asking the men.
No. Not have they had an STD. I want you to ask them. Have they asked their partner before sex? Have they ever had an STD? Because I think that's an appropriate question to ask before you spread your. Because listen, the reality is, again.
No, if you have an STD right now, I need to know right now. I don't even need to know about the past. That shit cleared up.
I don't know. I don't know if you took care of it in the past.
No, I need to know test results right now.
Nah, I need to know what kind of STD
right before
you
had. Walk through my door. I need.
Well, because hold on, some stuff
last 3 days, like the COVID.
But Naomi, some stuff is
2 days.
Some stuff is uncurable. So I need to know what type of STD you've had,
and that's gonna be known by your most current test. If you got something that's
But that's what I'm saying. You need to ask these women if they require. I think women should be requiring tests before they just lay down. And I know people gonna say, "Well, why are you saying just women?" I say men should too as well, right?
But
I think everybody should be. I think everybody should be asking these questions.
True.
I think everybody should be asking these questions. If you're out here having casual sex, hold on, this nigga wild. He said. one STD on some human trafficking mess in Alaska. Learned a hard lesson that day. What the hell happened in Alaska? First
No,
of all,
like what?
in Alaska, it's cold as shit up there. That should kill everything, right? The cold? No, it be cold in hospitals. The cold didn't kill it.
Mm-mm. That's
One
Yeah.
shot cleared.
My
Back to
goodness.
business. See, that's that penicillin. See what I'm saying? I'm allergic to penicillin. That's why I've always been scared my whole life. My mama told me when I was in first grade, I was allergic to penicillin. So my whole life, as I grew up and took state education, and I started hearing about this wonder drug penicillin, I was like, oh shit, I'm allergic to that. So I
I'm
gotta
sure
go
there's
get
an
it.
off-ramp for you out there somewhere.
Oh no, sir. I've never played with that type of fire. Once I heard that I was allergic, I was done. I knew that shit. No, sir. My mama told me I almost died when I was 4 years old because that's when they found out I was allergic to penicillin. And I was
That's
like,
why
oh,
even if you're gonna be going through your whole season, you still gotta be like selective, how dude.
oh
Like,
yeah,
you can't be out in the streets. Like it's just too wild. Clearly,
yeah, I agree. Hoe with condoms.
like clearly.
no, yes, like please just use condoms. At the very least, be on birth control. Even if you do want to play with these STDs out here, like have something.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get ready.
My
Let's
current.
get ready to get up out of here for tonight. Next week, it's ladies' night. God dang it. It is ladies' night. Naomi is hosting. It's going down, you dig, on the show. It's $100 giveaway. I don't know
Yes.
what the giveaway is going to be for yet, but I already put up the money. So it's $100 giveaway. Maybe you got to call in and say your best line to pick up a woman. I don't know what the goddamn $100 giveaway is going to be. Naomi and the crew is going to figure it out. It's $100 giveaway that I just put on the line for next week. So get you a little money, man. Listen to the ladies. Get you some paper, you dig? And it can go down, you dig? You can get $100 richer next Wednesday. That gets you can get $100 on Wednesday. That can pay for your whole weekend next week.
Couple dates, couple boxes of condoms,
Yeah, that can pay for a whole date.
couple boobs.
Courtesy of No Strings Attached. You can buy some condoms. People need to start buying dental dams. I'm gonna start being let me say this. I'm an advocate for dental dams. If you want to eat the box,
No.
if you want to,
But
if you
that's when you want to try
you
to
see, now she don't want me to use dental dams now.
I'm not doing all that shit.
You see, Naomi nasty. Let me tell y'all this. Naomi nasty. She don't want.
I don't know. I've never tried it before though.
So hold on. Naomi wants
I
to
could
have.
be down to try it.
So Naomi wants to have condom sex, but she wants your mouth to go.
I'm like,
down
you
there.
can still
No,
look at it a
ma'am.
little bit. You still look at it a little bit. That's me.
I feel like you
ma'am,
need
I'm
to
using
people that
Go
you can
ahead.
trust through
I
and
don't
through.
know. Let me think about it. I was like, look.
You just need your group of people that you can, your couple, however many it is for you, that you can trust through and through, and just go there with nasty as fuck. You won't even need a condom, like when you know, like if y'all.
No, because I'm like,
You know-
I literally think about somebody like dick I trust.
You know
like,
what's
this dick
y'all
is
know what's
trusted.
crazy?
Like, I can hit this shit raw and he not finna
Y'all
burn
know
it.
what's crazy? Do y'all know anybody in y'all life who's ever told y'all that they bought a dental dam?
No.
No, I'll help y'all out. No. I don't even know where the hell you get one from. Do you get it from Amazon? Where the fuck do you even buy a dental dam at?
Store, doctor, smoke shop.
They got them at the smoke shop? They got them at the sex. I guess the sex store would have it, right?
I'm sure Amazon got them too.
I don't know.
Yeah, Amazon.
Ask your PCP.
I've never even seen a dental dam in real life.
Me either.
I'm sure my grandpa.
There you go. You see?
Your
Maybe
girlfriend ain't seen that shit.
yeah, then again, he
And that shit, what the fuck? How long condoms been around? Because niggas are just getting.
T. Will
I
says, stop trying to get people to waste their money on bags. See?
on bags.
T.
Well,
Will
let me
said,
tell
I
you.
never even seen them for sale. I don't know where you even buy a dental dam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause look, a woman can give you give you head with a condom on. Like that's basic shit. But a dental dam, where the hell you get that from?
don't
You
know.
see?
Just imagine
I'm gonna
if
try.
people
I want to
say,
try.
Like, imagine if that's the risk you take. Like, if it just might be a chance that there's something where you even need this dental dam, that's the risk you take. You about to eat some nasty, potentially. Like, so that's like all the shit to consider. Like, damn, do I even like you want some pure water? You want some shit that's like I ain't gotta worry about it. It's beautiful.
Right. You trying to get your face messy. You want to get your whole face messy.
That's fine.
And you don't even know. Look, Stanley said the fuck is a dental dam.
What was best for y'all? I really want.
Okay, Tamara, that should be your homework. You need to get a dental dam and you gotta let us know how it goes for the show. On Wednesday.
Of what they look like right now.
Look, go ahead, buy one. Y'all give us the tea.
I will not be using one.
What is the experience? Look, T Will say he just checked it too.
If anything, I'll use a little add-on piece so you can clip that vibrates, clip down the tongue.
There you go.
Here's a dental dam for everybody.
Like, who's doing that? Who's actually gonna put that on their goddamn face?
Oh wow! I never even knew it went on your face.
Out there.
I was thinking it went on a pussy. Or
You gonna put all this shit on your face? Come on, man.
Interesting.
Like a woman gonna look at you weird as hell. Like, hold on, what's that on your face, nigga? Yeah. I want to eat the box. You're like
that's probably what some, because some niggas don't really like eating pussy like that. So that probably could actually save a lot of niggas. Like,
I'm gonna get in it.
Especially when women are having like the best hygiene and men are having.
I'm gonna get in the chat tomorrow, and I'm sorry, tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow. Next week, and I'm gonna ask women, what is the vagina supposed to taste like? That's my goddamn question for next week, because I got an answer for you. God damn it. I have an answer. I'm not gonna tell you now.
For men?
Yes, it's a question for women and men. Shout out to the LGBTQ, Tamara. Don't be discriminatory. Shit. That's a question. What is the vagina supposed to taste like? I need for everybody to know what it's supposed to taste like. Because there's a correct answer and there's wrong answers, damn it.
Nah, I know my answer is right, regardless what you say.
You don't know your answer is right till I tell you it's right.
I just know it is. So I do. No matter what you said, I also said after that statement.
No matter.
Just like that nigga. Like, no matter what you say, you can tell me shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's no convincing him for that. And that's fine. It's just still out of fucking line now. Like, okay.
Listen, man, the ladies gonna have a good time next week. It's ladies' night next week on the show. Make sure y'all tune in. It's $100 giveaway. I don't know what it's for, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to our social media @_no strings on all platforms. Again, @_no strings all platforms. If you tune into the show, I hope that they'll give away the rules one more time at the start of the show for whatever the giveaway is gonna be. But I'm gonna put at least 100. I might put a little bit more. I'm feeling good, goddamn it. I might put a little bit more, but at least it's gonna be at least $100 giveaway next week, ladies' night. All the ladies on the show. So I don't know, if you're single, you might want to shoot your shot. Shit, I don't know what to tell you. Pull up. You did. That's no strings for this week, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. If you guys seven baby mamas, you tripping out here in these streets.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. Let me tell them one more time, if they need that gold jewelry, what they need to do.
Go to NaceTouchJewelry.com. Look at my new pinky ring. What a camera. This shit always confused me. Yeah. But yeah, make sure you go to Nace Touch Jewelry. Go get your gold. I got some new things coming up. I'm so happy. I actually just came up with the name for my next collection that I'm going to be dropping. So stay tuned. Got some big things coming on. Yeah. So go to NaceTouchJewelry.com. Follow me on Instagram, Nace Touch Jewelry, NAES, period. Now I'm so on camera.
Just smile away, friend.
No, Roy, what's up? Okay, and that has been No Strings Attached. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Dang, what happened? I don't like that I'm just sitting right here. I guess I'll just...
My bad. I was trying to push the button. My goddamn computer wasn't working. My fault.
No,
Like,
just
hey, I was like, I'm pushing it. Shit, I'm pushing it. My shit was working. Hey, all right, y'all make sure y'all hit us up, hit her up, man. Nays, Naes, NaesTouchJewelry.com. She got the custom pieces for y'all, man. She got the new collections out there for y'all, man. Whatever y'all looking for in terms of gold, you can go ahead and get it over there. She does the custom pieces. So if you're looking for something specific for you, if you're looking for a name plate, whatever you're looking for, man, you might want to get something for your lady. You dig what I'm saying? Maybe you just got her pregnant accidentally. So, you might want to get her some gold. You dig? Hit her up. And she can help you out, man. Listen, I've seen some of her videos. She has videos on YouTube where she's literally, you can see her where she's making the gold. I've seen those videos on YouTube. She's doing a thing.
Not funny, my freaking YouTube. My YouTube hella underground.
Nah, but I've seen you on there literally like making the shit. So like for real, like she makes the shit. 'Cause I had to be like, I don't know if she. I'm like, maybe that's cap.
Or metalsmith, everything handmade. Period.
Right. She can give you a hand job, whatever you're looking for out there.
Oh my gosh! Now I am good with my hands.
No, I'm saying you get. I'm just telling the brothers what you feeling. Anyway, y'all stay tuned. 6 ladies next week, man. Not 1, not 2. We got 6 women in the building next week for ladies' night, man. So if you want to get the perspective, if you're a fella out there, you want to get the perspective of what the women are talking about, what they thinking, you want to tune in next week. If you're a lady out there, man, tune in and be a part of the show. Jump in the comments and let the ladies know if you agree, if you disagree. You know what I'm saying? Add something to the perspective. We do appreciate that as well. I won't be on this motherfucker next week. I'm gonna be chilling in the background. I'm just gonna get the show on and I'm gonna sit back, talk shit in the chat. So that's what I'm gonna do. But y'all make sure y'all jump on here, man. Thank everybody for continuing to make No Strings. Continue to grow, man. We definitely appreciate it. We hit a milestone last week. We hit 100,000 views for the channel. We were on another channel at first. No Strings. People don't know this. The No Strings channel is technically a new channel. It was on a different channel at first. It was some whole other shit that went on with that a couple of years ago. Then I had to create a new channel. So for us to hit the 100,000 views on this particular channel so quick is definitely a blessing. Thank you to everybody out there who's ever listened, man. We do appreciate it. I promise you, it's not wasted. Because sometimes this shit, y'all don't understand, man. For people who are content, quote unquote, content creators, this shit can get hard and monotonous sometimes to show up and to do this. But when you look and you see that, like, damn, people listen, people watch, people are here for it. You like, you know what, man? It's a public out there that can't wait to hear what Naomi got to say this week. People can't wait to see Lionel talk on this subject this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes you feel good. So shout out to all of y'all, man. We're gonna continue to do this. Hit the Cash App. You see, we got the Cash App now in the corner because they told me I don't do the Cash App enough. So the Cash App is in the corner. No Strings Podcast. Hit that up. You can hit us up also. If you want to hit us up on social media @_No Strings on all platforms, we do appreciate it. Shout out to Sister Mo who wasn't here tonight. Shout out to Torian who's under the weather. Shout out to Amber who is, I don't know, she lives in Oklahoma, so that's a weird place. It's just weird out there. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Tierra for popping on, man, making it liver than what it was. Shout out to Tamara. We ain't seen her on this motherfucker in a long time. So shout out to Tamara. I said Tamara. I know it's Tamara, goddammit. I said Tamara first.
I'm like, I don't like that.
No, I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it first, then I'm gonna correct it, goddammit. So shout out to Tamara, man. We appreciate her. She always welcome whenever she want to jump on the show. You dig? And shout out to Lionel and Naomi for pulling up, man, making it liver than what it was. And one more time before I get out of here tonight, shout out to my goddaughters, my nieces at Waco La Vega High School for winning the 4A girls basketball state championship, man. It made me so proud. The state title was here in San Antonio. I got to go and watch them at the Alamo Dome win the state title. And, man, I love them so much. It was like, side note, my niece, Kaya, was the first baby that I ever saw born in real life. And like, it fucked me up so crazy because it was like one moment she was in the belly and the next moment she was here. And so it was like, she was like the first baby that I was like, oh shit, this is like real life. Like, oh, so it comes from like that belly to like out. Like, I was like, oh shit. So like she always has a special place in my heart because she was like the first, because she was like my homeboy from college. Her dad is my boy from college. He was my OG.
Mhm.
And so it was like I saw his lady pregnant, and then like the next thing I knew, it was like a baby. It was like man, I can't even tell y'all how like tripped out that was for me. So she always has a special place in my heart. But anyway, man, let's get out of here for the night. Next week it's the women on the show, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up and make that liver than what it was. We will holler at y'all, man. Rate, I'm gonna say rate. Y'all make sure y'all hit that comment button, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, man. Hit the bell icon so y'all can make sure y'all get notified when we drop. And we out there.
Peace.
Yes, sir. No strings. Y'all have a freestyle? I ain't got nothing.
Yes. On a Wednesday, you ain't gonna have